Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Oh, hey Cody Cat, how's it going? Oh, forgot to do something. Let me just open, move over here. Oh, come on. Let's see here. There we are. I don't know why it wasn't capturing. I changed literally nothing about the properties of the display. Anyways, when last I streamed, we made tacos. Big, fat tacos. So big. Tacos. How you doing, Cody Cat? Cutscene time, I'm sure. Yep. I guess he does remember him. It goes. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it seems like there's almost never family by blood in this universe. General curiosity indeed. The Jatika Heartland. Ah, right. The whole... That's what's tying his hands. He's not allowed to favor one candidate for the throne over another. Alright, sure. Not the silent protagonist. Thanks for your permission walk. Oh, there's Cody Cat. Ha! I'll just, throw that at you to accept when you're... Oh. I can't do that while you're in a cutscene. Good to know. Good to know. I actually wasn't aware of that. Well, she's got to start learning from somewhere, I guess. They are literally giving Waklamat Chosen One vibes. Alright. Don't worry, as far as I know, your secrets are already forgotten. It's not my place to know and all that jazz. Duty calls. Alright. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Also combat. One moment. He asked me not to tell you. Kryle's about to be a damsel in distress, isn't she? Or are they going to try and rob Wuklam out of another keystone? Guess we'll find out soon enough.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Well, at least she didn't go alone this time. Ah, this part. Suppose it is.
Oh, Morok! Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Very easily baited.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he's settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Why not? You already did once.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I'm gonna be forced to play as Will
No,
Clement, aren't I?
didn't hear you right. Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
A guy who's killed bigger.
Kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
I'm gonna be forced to play as Will Clement, aren't I?
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you.
Literally the player character now.
I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Yep. I don't care. Alright, let's see here.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds! My magic should be more than enough
for mis middens.
I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Not at this rate.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior? Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This right has taught me so much
Not really. You haven't learned shit.
about my nation, my people, and myself.
What? Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten. Know your place.
I'm probably gonna lose this. Yep.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant.
Oh no.
I must carry on Papa's legacy.
I'm gonna have to do this shit all over again. Just skip through it. I don't really care. I do not like this character, and I kind of resent being forced to play as it.
Come, you mangy housecut, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make
tricks, Bakulchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior? Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much
I really don't care.
about my nation, my people, and myself.
Shit. Ah well.
Can't keep up.
That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh well.
How do you like this? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
It doesn't really matter.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace.
Do you?
To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Somehow I doubt that.
Irritating pest. It's time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten. Know your place.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Leave it up, son. Why won't you die?
Because she's currently the main character, whether we like it or not.
Fine. I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Wow, okay, they could give us all the time in the world, huh?
I will be the next Dawn Servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
They try to redeem him later, or at least an explanation, but I'm not sure how much I believe.
I'll never lose
Fair enough.
to the light of you.
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack! This is our fight! stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! What changed? She wasn't like this before!
I really don't care. It gets, I will not, well, not believe, but not sure how much I accept. It gets pretty dark. Fair enough, fair enough.
I reclaim what you stole.
I really don't care.
No. How can this be?
Sorry, Bakul. She got
How
player
can that
character
human
syndrome.
house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
I have no idea.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja. You truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter.
Yuck it up, why don't you?
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am.
Alright, let's get a move on.
I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter.
And she had a crisis of
Come on.
identity that
Let's
that
rejoin the
lasted for
others.
all of 5 seconds. Common criticism of the character. Earlier, in the Second Promises camp. Rushed quote-unquote development, yeah. I believe it.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
More tacos.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people.
Finally, he's addressing the one concern I had about him.
Could
The
someone
one
who
major
struggles
hang-up.
to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
The fact you're aware of the issue is a step in the right direction.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
He is a nerd, and nerds are antisocial. That's the stereotype.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country. and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Suppose Thancred would know something about that. Ha!
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Don't forget to get yourself some food. While I'm at it, though. She had a main character moment. As in, she was literally played by the player character, and therefore her success was guaranteed. I'm bemused by the fact they use traditionalist like a slur. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I imagine now is when the quests to get the air currents are up. Well, there's at least one of them, I'm sure. And I imagine that's another. Yep. Just tell me what to kill. Just gonna do these quests for the ability to fly right quick. Oh, it's right here. Let me guess, you want me to kill one of these saber teeth? Survey the designated areas. Slay any beasts that appear. Oh, well, that was fast. I wonder. There we are. Alright, and there's another one over here. I assume that's another air current. Necrosis is a hell of a name for a creature, especially one that's basically just a glorified flower. I see the dogs are still being picked up in the background noise. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yutomu Horizon. Young Gibral. Stealthy Tread, huh? Alright. Follow this guy, but not so close. I'm surprised he doesn't see me. Time to tail. Getting a tad close. Broke my knees. Well, I hope they get better, Cody Cat. Yes, you'd better. I'm trying to do things. Hope you like blue and purple. I don't mind it. I'm guessing that's the next zone's general color. Fuck. Too close. Gotta do this shit all over again. I feel like I tripped right at the finish line there. So how the hell did he even see me? I was at he was out of my visual range. Just wait behind here. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm just not as good a tail as I thought. Ha 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 ha. Alright, that'll be 2 of 5. And we just haven't unlocked the other 3 yet, it seems. Or probably the other 2. Because one of them will be part of the actual quest, or main scenario quest, if the pattern holds. Well, so far it's a coincidence. Once is an anomaly, twice a coincidence. We'll see if it's a pattern in a moment. Or rather, in a few. It's annoying. Right. Yes, these aggressive squirrels. Raccoons. Level scaling is weird. Killed gods. Flew to the edge of existence and slew the physical manifestation of despair. Threatened by a squirrel. Very dangerous squirrel. Clearly. Hmm. Well, at least I don't have to talk with every single member of the entourage on the way there. I'm sure after I'm done talking with Erenville, it'll have me talk with Wok-Lamat, though. Can't not talk to the greatest main character to ever main character in the history of main characters. Herringstone, glowing rock. It's a magnet. Yep. Not left to do but to get to it. Here. Gather information in Mamuk. Fair enough, fair enough. All right.
Up there.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolja? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Hmm. I imagine this is the feat.
The channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
All right.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
Alright, he's disqualified.
Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Hmm.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
So, Zorulja was just a means to an end for you, huh, buddy? This is where Bakul's Supakra arc
When
starts.
Zorolcha was
I see.
defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
That didn't work out well for him.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her. You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
Good luck with that, buddy.
I won't do your trial.
Oh,
Interesting.
you intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
I don't think they have any intention of proceeding further till they talk with the peeps a bit.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Let me guess. Bakul Jaja's mother. It's pretty obvious. Alright, and onward we go. Far to the west. Okay, not that far, thankfully. Far, but not that far. I can always jump down further. Climbing back up, however, is harder. Alright. Prudence was the wiser move. Do that shit later. There's where we need to go. Probably another cutscene. Yep. I think what's got me disappointed about this story is so much is that I know these guys can do better.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
He said erect.
The work of Yokui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Herb. Chocobo deer. Well, not to do but to get on.
A cool cha-cha.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Yep, Pakul Jaja's mother.
Mother?
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Babonja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
Well, a little bit of
I've
interspecies
heard
breeding.
that they are born to Hubago and Bulawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells.
Yeah, that is pretty dark.
In 100 survive.
I imagine that gives you such a bit of imposter
It is
syndrome.
only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice. I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you are responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end.
Define it.
I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tiral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
Treated, you may no longer be accepted because of your status.
There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
To be fair, you kind of don't deserve it.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
That's Justinian.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Speak with Waklamat again. Back to the city. Oh, I see. All right. Show the blessed scale to Mamuk's citizens. Stop following me. speak with Woklamat again. Ah. The worker in Go Magic Grove. Grove worker. Jaktika Highland. Heartland. That's a very fancy chicken. Very fancy chicken. All right. She said there was one more person she was trying to get. I'm not going to pretend to know the details myself. Ah. That makes sense, honestly. Here. right? Keep your mouth shut. Yeah. But, and I'm guessing there's a trial. Solo duty, yep. I imagine the solo duty is the fight against the shade of Galul Jaja. Speak with Wuklamat again. Again. What day is today? Today is Friday. Alright, all of us go and collect shards. Samples of meteorite shards. Sino Jayunja. Three. I'm probably not being very entertaining right now. It's just, I don't really feel like remarking on any of this. It doesn't feel remarkable. If that makes any sense. Alright, and there's the 5 shards. There's Kona. First, I need to climb myself out of this damn hole. Fuck it. I feel like fighting one of you. See how you like it. Night World silver pieces. Waiting. The feet of the Brotherhood. Wait at the designated location. Well, what's your report? Just using the wrong crops? Question mark. How could you have known? Few words. There, done. All right. Hmm. Suppose all that's left is to do the... Yeah, do the feat. Do the thing. Heh. I believe this is supposed to be the part of the compass of sorts to drag the hardliner traditionalists and warmongers closer to the balanced positions. Yeah. I guess it is. Admittedly, if Zorolja is anything to go by, he's not going to be dragged off the position. He's going to end up being the big bad, well, sort of the big bad evil guy for the expansion. Really, the advisor seems to be the real villain here. I know you said that they basically have him be sidelined until, like, the post-game content, but yeah. Something mildly amusing about all the quick name changes. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm probably going to be forced to play as Woklamat again. Alright, I'm going to take a leak right quick. Right, that took longer than expected.
Sirelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
You could call it that.
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
No, no, it's not.
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this.
Replay it yourself?
I'll defeat
That's some
my
good
father's
news.
shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Garmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Very well.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her. Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
Let me guess, he's formally withdrawing?
In that case, it seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
That's one way to make a statement.
What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Disagree, but whatever. We know who the main character favors, therefore we know who the...
Brother, not Bakul Jaja, and not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
The least worst candidate has withdrawn.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
Something something Ultima Weapon, something something Nidhogg, something something...
Ulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed. Arise!
Arise, chicken! Chicken, arise!
Everyone ready?
Yeah, Erenville is many things. A fighter is not one of them.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
It's a shade. Anyways.
Bear witness to our resolve.
And the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
These blades sundered Valigarmanda's scales.
Whoops.
Blades of fire rain.
Take that!
Oh, ow.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth.
Oh, barbarian bastard!
How is this?
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
For Lamachi! Not enough. But together, we shall triumph. You're not alone.
get through this.
Alright.
I know not who you are. How you plot tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
We'll actually get to see what his nuke lose. That's his big nuke move, is he goes for one big sword. Oh, okay.
Everyone, get behind me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people. Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
I'd be surprised if you were.
We will see Namachi become Dawn servant. For Tule Yola!
I assume you'll just delay it, or deny it for the sake of denying it.
I refuse to accept this.
I expected that.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
And who the fuck are you?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory! I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat. And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Well, that's 7 out of 7.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Because only the good brother can get out of the way.
Oh, nah. Thank you.
God, this was the wrong candidate.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
Okay.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Phrasing. Speak with Leclamont again. Y'all still have yet to tell Zarielja what happened. It'll be a learning period for you guys. Alright. And now for the next leg of the journey. Merchants and menders are now available for use. Alright. There's that, unable to join party. Maybe it's because I'm in the middle of a thing. There we are. Yep, there's those last two, there's those last two quests. Road to the Golden City. Speak with Woklamant. Again. Old Magic Grove. Cheadlejaw. You look a bit fucked up, buddy. Search for Gatolja and slay any wivers that threaten him. There's Gatolja. Come on, get up. Alright, that's one. Alright, so what would we kill him? Defeat the old growth blue leafkin. Alright. Speak with the prudent hunter. Come on, let me travel to the thing. Thank you. I'm feeling lazy. Alright, grab this quest, or rather complete this quest. And once all's said and done, I'll be just about ready to get flight in this area. That's a problem for future Iggy. Alright. Road to the Golden City. Speak with Waklamat again. All right. Here. Sorry about the background noise, guys. All right, assemble at the Aetheryte. Mm-hmm. Due to the nature of time, you had to have been that young at one point in time. Wait at the designated location. Well, we said we'd gather at the Aetheryte, and I waited for Erenvel, so where the fuck is everyone? Ah. Good old rules lawyering. Onward then. I doubt it. But hey, with the singular exception of Merlwyn Blofisvin, it seems like female rulers in this game just fail upwards. Appreciate the ride, by the way, Cody Cat. Ride the imposing beast. There's the imposing beast. No, there we are. You have discovered a new location, because I technically only visited this area in a cutscene. Speaking of cutscenes, can't believe I'm about to raid a Planned Parenthood. The Sky Deep Synod. Bruh. Yep. All right. All right, there we are. Here, let's just all get on this guy. Big guy. You do like your ninjas, Cody Cat? No, wait, I'm thinking monk. You enjoy monk. Just making sure I grab them all. Arrive in the unsung elegy. Alright, there's the first boss. Heh. Always have been. Copious bubbles. Bubble bomb. Let's just tell this loot no. My ankles. For Eorzea. Ah. Come on. Sky Deep Bracelets of Aiming. Urgar Armory. Rats? Probably referring to me. Or rather, us. All right, let's bring them over here a little bit so I can group them up slightly better. Thank you. Activate firearms, huh? Urgar Metal Grounds. Enchanted Sledge, huh? Oh. I see. Here, let me, come on. Get over here. I want you to show your bet for these people. Just follow the cat girl. Can't go wrong following the cat girl. Alright, that's kind of fancy as far as tech is concerned. Why is it getting all digital? Huh. Alright. I was starting to mentally wonder a little bit if I was getting dicey, but now we're good. Very fancy. Sculptor of Silence, Maul Skull. And it looks like its skull is the zodiac sign of Aries multiple times. I have no mouth and I must re, apparently. Okay, good to know. Did not mean to hit that. Ah, well. Come on, come on. Level up. Lost in the Deep Orchestrion roll. I'll definitely be casting a lot for that. When did I obtain a Sky Deep Helm of Fending? When was that on the list? Huh, alright. Hey. Right, time for another cutscene. Sure. This place is definitely different to TM in its design.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
Mood.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
So it's something else, TM. Alright, alright. Ought to do but to keep exploring, I guess.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's a platform on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Literally stumbling on the answer. Okay. A little bit of hand of the author there.
That's how, apparently.
Or would we do without your dry wit, Aaronville?
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Very weird. Well, there's the 7 keystones.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
You need to come take a look at this cliche. Yeah, that's obvious.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
A little bit of the old Roy G. Biv.
Leave it to Alfino.
Well, at least you're giving him credit. Is that a Stargate? Well, not a literal Stargate, but it certainly looks like it's functional to a Stargate.
The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Well done! Well done indeed.
Of course he's here.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
Also, all other claimants have either withdrawn or been disqualified in the case of Zeralja.
So we did it.
So you really only have the two options. Nominate her, which will probably happen, or accept that she's not good enough and say you'll just continue to rule.
We made it to the end.
Yeah, but now we need a second act switcheroo, because we're only halfway through the expansion. I know this because of the level markers.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone.
Honestly, some of it looks more like metal. Not to mention there's the Stargate over here. It's the legally distinct Stargate.
What exactly lies beyond that gate?
A bunch of Egyptian god parasite people.
The Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
How convenient.
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
Congratulations, you've successfully failed upward enough into leadership.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Come, let us return to Tuliola.
Home at last.
Oop, wrong. Some well-deserved rest. Yaktel Ether Current Attunement complete. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright. Some time later. Well, Clement's about to complain about how my room is stuffy again. Oh, sorry, it's Kona. I mean, I'll admit I wasn't expecting you. Sure. Not gonna lie, I still think you were the least bad candidate. But this cutscene is rather awkward to me as a femme Miko. Ah, I bet it is. Wait, her potential has been realized? This is it? This is the pinnacle for her? The Yola is cooked. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Even if I was particularly inclined to your sister's rule, which I am not, as an adventurer, it is very much for the best that I do not get myself tied down with national politics. I think you will appreciate a certain development. All right? I suppose I'll have to see it when the time comes. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
Yep.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold. My daughter, Wook Lamat.
Good.
Huzzah!
I know as much rejoicing.
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Speech, Gandalf? Question mark.
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolal I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness!
Oh, sentimental.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
And splat.
My father led Tulihyolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona?
That is an amusing development. He is, after all, the least terrible of the options. There's an incest joke to be made for here.
Are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister, to give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
You're in.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tuli Hyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Seems like it.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
Yeah.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. He did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
More cutscenes. Alright. Earlier in Yaktel.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Something bad's about to happen. I warned you. Ever greater, ever brighter. I think I'll wait for now. This is a good natural stopping point to take a break on. So yeah, let's see here. Dinner cooking time, Godspeed. Cody Cat has gone offline. Fair enough. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming. This, it's Still the wrong candidate, but I guess some of her worst qualities will be alleviated by the fact that Kona will also be there. But yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.